You would be shocked at how quickly I can run out of ideas for YouTube videos. And so we're recycling. Because one person, like 5 months ago, asked for me to share the rest of my CDs with you guys. And who am I to disappoint? I haven't posted a video in a while, so why the fuck not? Here are all of my CDs. So I know that we've already gone over this wall and this wall, but I'm going to do it again, except really, really quickly. All the way in the corner and you can't see it. This is why. Letting Off the Happiness. Viva La Cobra. Intellectual Property. The Target version. Infinity on High. I'm Wide Awake, It's Morning. Fully Ado. Pretty Odd. Greatest Hits. My first version of it. The hardcover case. Green Day, American Idiot. Because I stole it from my first job. In Love and Death. Riot. Brat. Glad that we could play that. Loud Without Noise by Crawlers. Avril Lavigne's Letting Go. Thus Love Memorial. Gym Class Heroes, Papercut Chronicles. Counting Crows, August and Everything After. The Cranberries, No Need to Argue. The Click 5, Modern Minds and Pastimes. Panic at the Disco's, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. They Might Be Giants, Apollo 18. Cobra Starship, When the City Sleeps, We Rule the Streets. Also featuring all of my Saddle Creek stickers. I got this from eBay. It came with 3 of these, so I gave one to Robin. This is a cursive sticker, Azure Ray. I have cursive down here, and then I have 2 of the Faint for Dance Macabre. There's a Sorry About Dresden one, and a Tilly in the Wall. I made these myself. I painted them. This is Bright Eyes Casadega. Rilo Kiley featuring Neva Denova when they opened at the Metro. Panic, and then Cursive again. Also this Cursive and Lullaby for the Working Class poster that I got off of Cursive's website. Moving on. You can't even see it, but this is Alistair, Volume 1. XTC, Oranges and Lemons. You also can't see it. I don't care. Bright Eyes, There Is No Beginning to the Story. This came in a vinyl for There's No Beginning to the Story. So it's just in like a little sleeve here, which is fun. Enigma, Return to Innocence. And then this over here is oh my god, I look like the Bigfoot. And then this right here, this is my Decadence Fueled by Ramen sampler that came with my When the City Sleeps, We Rule the Streets. I can't remember what is on this. There's like a couple music videos. And there's a couple, like, songs and stuff. I think Cute Is What We Aim For. Let me actually, hold on, let's take out the CD and look. Alright, so this has nothing on it. But, like, I know Gym Class Heroes is on that. I know Panic at the Disco is on it. I think there's something Cobra Starship related on that. But yeah, it's on my wall because it's cool. What else can I say? I gotta get the rest of my CDs now. Starting off with soundtracks and mixtapes and also stuff that I have burned. This is not in alphabetical order because why the fuck would I do that to myself? This is embarrassing, but it's okay. The Zombies soundtrack. What do you guys know about Fired Up and Bam and Someday? I said what I said, okay? Also, the Disney Collection Volume 3, like everything that I grew up with is on this. The Greatest Showman Reimagined. When I tell you that I bought this solely because the Panic at the Disco version of The Greatest Show is on here. I just got this from Jules, the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack from 1996. One of my pride and joys. The Saddle Creek 2012 sampler. Spring sampler. Featuring the likes of Born to Kill by the Thermals. My Loves, Azure. The Faint, Agenda Suicide and Take Me to the Hospital from the deluxe edition of Dance Macabre. A mixtape that Robin made that I love, that I listen to a lot. Heck on Wheels Volume 7. With the likes of Adam Sandler and Porno for Pyros and the Goo Goo Dolls. I got this from my father. Spice Girls Spice Up Your Life radio single and radio mix and instrumental. The Pulp Fiction soundtrack. The Wayne's World soundtrack. The Barbed Wire soundtrack. What are we doing? In addition to this, I also have The Perks of Being a Wallflower mixtape and most notably In Sound Tour Support Series number 12 featuring Bright Eyes and, at the time, Ambulance, who would later go on to be known as Sun Ambulance. If you're gonna get mad at me that these aren't in release order or, like, complete alphabetical order, leave. I just really like talking about my CDs, and so that's what I'm doing. I can't figure out what's going on with my hair. That's not the point. This is not the point. The point is 303 Streets of Gold, okay? But also, 303 Want. Do I listen to these on a regular basis? No. But In 2022, there was a certain scene aspiring teenager who really, really wanted to have this emo fucking cut and listen to Want. I'm so glad that I found other music to listen to that's like cooler than what I was listening to in 2022. Annie Lennox, Bear. A lot of these are from my mother. 3 years, 5 months, and 2 days in the life of by Arrested Development. I haven't listened to this. My mom really loves it, so I'll get into this at some point. Annie Lennox, Diva. Have not listened to this either. Anthony Green's Avalon. I got this for like $3 on eBay with shipping. So this CD specifically has like the main album, and then it also has the High and Driving EP and demos. I love Stonehearted Man and Dear Child. They're some of my favorite Anthony songs. The Academy is Almost Here, and then The Academy is Santi. This one has Ghost and Everything We Had acoustic. Apparently not all of them have these. I found this at a Half Price Books. Avril Lavigne, The Best Damn Thing. Sometimes I buy CDs just to have them. Like, I don't listen to, like, I just have them. Okay. B. Broken Spindles, Fulfilled Complete. This was a crazy pull for me. This is a Saddle Creek band. This is from one of the guys from The Faint. This specific CD says that it's for promotional use only, but like, got it off of eBay. Yeah, this is Joel Peterson's like instrumental project. Boy Genius, The Record. Are We Shocked? Look at Me. Billie Eilish's When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? This is the Target version that came with the poster, the stickers, and the tattoos. I got this for like $12 in 2018. It was awesome, and I listened to it every single day for about 6 months. Happier Than Ever, which also came, this is also the Target version. It's just been kind of smushed because sometimes these cases get like, they're like easily breakable. Anyway, Target version came with the poster that is over there. Billie Eilish, Don't Smile at Me. It took me a while to find this one. I really liked this EP. I didn't find it until like 2021, which was awesome. The Beatles. This is just like a greatest hits album, I guess. Breathe Carolina, Hell Is What You Make It. I have not listened to this record. I literally don't know why I fucking bought this. Breathe Carolina, Hello Fascination. I did actually really like this record. It was on my wall for a really long time where Brat is, and then I took it off so that I could put Brat up. I listened to this in 2022. This kind of like, this is what I looked like when I was listening to Breathe Carolina actively. So it was a good summer. Beastie Boys, Paul's Boutique. I grew up on Beastie Boys. Paul's Boutique is not my favorite Beastie Boys record, but like, I have it. Beastie Boys, License to Ill. I like this one. It's a good record. Beastie Boys, Check Your Head. I think this is my favorite of the 3 or 4 that I own. Beastie Boys Anthology, Sounds of Science. This is like every Beastie Boys song, I think. Hold on. It's like everything. I don't know what's in here. I think this is just, yeah, this is like the book. Bob Mould workbook. This was my uncle's that my mom gave me. My mom labels all of her CDs with her name on the side, so that's why I'm covering it. The Brian Setzer Orchestra, The Dirty Boogie. I have never listened to this, but I have it. Better Oblivion Community Center, because obviously, look at me. In addition to that, we also have a collection of songs written and recorded between 1995 and 1997. Every Day and Every Night. Fevers and Mirrors. Digital Ash and a Digital Urn. Casadega. Noise Floor. The newer version from when they moved over to Dead Oceans. Down in the Weeds Where the World Once Was. Can You Tell That I Like Bright Eyes? The Click 5. Greetings from Emery House. This was a cool find because although the case is broken, it makes up for it with the baseball card of Ben Romans. Oh, he just had a birthday. His birthday is February 10th, 1982. I don't know how old that makes him. His first concert was Weezer. Happy late birthday, Ben Romans. Did you guys see? Okay, wait, none of you saw this. The Click 5 is playing some shows in Asia in the summer. Playing Riot Fest when? Come on, the Click 5. Playing Riot Fest when? The Cores in Blue, I think this is called. I didn't really like this record. It was okay. This just, like, the cover, I was drawn to it because it gives such... Like, this is 2000. I mean, look at me. Chaperone, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Of course. I also, before I got that on CD, I burned it last year before she blew up. I was here. Robin burned this for me, and then I put in the art. So this is Cursive's Ugly Organ. Cursive, The Difference Between Houses and Homes. Jules got this for me, so it's from Canada. This was a crazy find. This, like, holy shit. I can't believe that I found this. Cursives, The Storms of Early Summer Semantics. Mama, I'm swollen. Mama, I'm swollen. I'm Gemini from Cursive. Devourer by Cursive. I really like this record. Out of all the records that they put out within the last 10 or so years, this is my favorite. Domestica. We know I love this record. We know I love this packaging. I'm gonna get a Domestica tattoo this year. Trust. Conor Oberst and the Mystic Valley Band, Outer South. I think that all of Conor's solo work has really, really good songs, and then they have just songs that are super, super forgettable. This is one of the albums, though, that I find a lot of the songs I really, really love. Conor Oberst and the Mystic Valley Band, One of My Kind. This also came with the DVD that they did surrounding the record itself. It's just the full documentary, which is cool. I haven't finished it, but I like having it. Conor Oberst, solo, self-titled album, so good. That's a good album. Upside Down Mountain by Conor Oberst. Brat, and it's completely different, but also still Brat. This CD is no longer allowed in my car because I got in a car accident after I listened to it for the first time. So notice how it's in the house. Conan Gray Super Ache. Not my favorite Conan Gray album, but I own it. Circa Survive, Violent Waves. Circa Survive, Deterna. Circa Survive, On Letting Go. Again, this is some of my favorite packaging ever, and also the CD is super good. Cobra Starship Hot Mess. The Cranberries, To the Faithful Departed. This one has one of my favorite Cranberry songs on it. I Just Shot John Lennon. That's such a good song, and nobody talks about it. Why the fuck don't we talk about it? That's such a good album. Song. The Cranberries. If everyone's doing it, why can't we? Death Cab, Plans. This is the only Death Cab album that I own. It is my favorite. I know that it's the most popular, but I love this album so much. Desperacidos, Read Music, Speak Spanish, the blue version. I don't know what's important about this version. Desperacidos, Read Music, Speak Spanish, the regular version. Days of the New, I was given this by my father. I've never listened to it. Is it good? I don't know. What do you guys think? The Decemberists, The King is Dead. I really like this album. I was told to listen to this album by a bank teller. Data, Puzzle. Moving on to the E's. Elliott Smith, Either Or. I don't find myself listening to Elliott Smith a lot, but when I do, I go for the CD to listen to Elliott Smith. When it's raining and I'm listening to Elliott Smith on my CD player, Elliott Smith, Figure 8. Enigma 3. I don't know the title to this record. The Faint, Fascination. The Faint, Wet from Birth. The Faint, Fascination. Fall Out Boy, So Much for Stardust. Just got this. The Faint, Dance Macabre. The Faint, Blank Wave Arcade. I think I own just about every single Faint record, which is awesome and fun, and I love it. Fun, Aim and Ignite. Yeah, that's right. Oh, and guess what? Fun, Some Nights. I just love music so much. This album is my favorite of the post-hiatus Fall Out Boy albums, aside from Save Rock and Roll. It's like So Much for Stardust, Save Rock and Roll, Mania, American Beauty, American Psycho. I said what I said. Don't kill me. Fall Out Boy, Take This to Your Grave. Fall Out Boy, Save Rock and Roll. Fall Out Boy, American Beauty, American Psycho. Fall Out Boy, Mania. You can't tell what this is. Oh, it's Fall Out Boy from Under the Cork Tree. The regular version, not the one with Stitches and Music or Misery, even though I have the vinyl version, which has Snitches and Talkers Get Stitches and Walkers and Music and Misery. This is the first CD that I ever bought myself. I've had this CD 8 years, which is awesome. Flyleaf. I don't want to hear it. Gerard Way, Hesitant Alien. I don't really listen to this album. I'm going to be so for real with you guys. This one came with a poster that is on my wall. On the other side is like all the lyrics and everything. Garbage version 2.0. I just bought this 2 weeks ago. Glassjaw, Everything You Ever Wanted to Know About Silence. Have I listened to this? No. Do I feel more inclined to now? Yeah, I do. I think I'm seeing Glassjaw in April anyway, so like I need to listen to this, but like this was a cool find. Husker Du, Candy Apple Grey. Also never listened to this. I have so many options of things to listen to now. Hollywood Undead, Swan Songs. Never listened to this. Personally, I don't really love Hollywood Undead, so might get rid of this. Indigo Girls, 1200 Curfews. I think this is a live album, which is cool. Indigo Girls, self-titled. This record was good. I need to listen to it a little bit more, but I liked it. James Taylor, Greatest Hits. I've never listened to James Taylor. My mom was like, you need this. June Henry, The Exclamation of Princess Pavement. This is the only CD that I've ever gotten signed, which is cool. Jane's Addiction, Nothing Shocking. This is the first CD that I ever owned. Katy Perry's Prism. This album, guys, revolutionized me as a child. When I was 8 years old, this is all I listened to for 3 straight months. I also have Katy Perry, Teenage Dream. It didn't come with the cover, which is fine. Also iconic, Kesha, Cannibal. This was my brat. This also changed my life at age 6. Korn, Follow the Leader. Korn limited edition Untouchables. So this limited edition came with a bonus Here to Stay exclusive remix and director's cut video. Additionally, a free subscription to the Korn Camp at korn.com until 9/15 of, I'm assuming, 2002. Korn, Life is Peachy. And finally, Korn, Did My Time from Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life. Sure. This has the album version, the grayed out mix, and then one live. And then on the bottom it says new Korn album coming in October. Limp Bizkit, Significant Other. I have 2 of these because I bought one because I was like, oh my god, because I really do like this album. And then Robin bought me one because he was like, I saw this and I bought it for you. And I was like, thanks, dude. So now I have 2. This was a crazy find. Louder Milk, the Red record. If you've never listened to this record, listen to Estrogen, Oxygen, Aches in the Teeth Again and The Twisting. This album is really good. I really like this album. I think I found this band through a Matches interview where Sean Harris was talking about Louder Milk. I like this band. This is a good record. I found it at Half Price Books too, in my city, which is crazy. This is a nasty. This is so nasty the way that this is that I barely can touch it, but it was clearly poorly packaged in storage. So I don't want to hear it. This is from my mom. My mom has this. So this is Madonna bedtime stories. And yeah, that's exactly how it looks. It's so gross. I don't listen to it. I don't want to touch it. I think it was just poorly packaged in storage. This is Madonna Ray of Light though. And you know what had a ray of light? This one. You guys already know that I own these, but I'm going to show them to you again, okay? The Matches, Decomposer. Get into this shit. Look at how fucking cool the packaging is. You know how cool the packaging is because I already fucking talked about it one time. The Matches. Yvonne Dahl Killed the Locals. Yes! Yes! Okay, so now we're back into the Phoenix was heavily involved in 2018, 2017 Wattpad, Instagram fandom, Tumblr adjacent spaces. Melanie Martinez K through 12. Melanie Martinez Crybaby. Let me just say, I don't support Melanie Martinez. This album was crazy for me as a young child. As a 12-year-old, this was crazy. Monsters of Folk. I think this album is just called Monsters of Folk. I've never listened to this record, but I got it for $2 at Amoeba. I have a ton of CDs that I'm like, oh, I'll get around to listening to this at some point, and then here I am and I'm making this video and I haven't listened to most of these CDs, but it's okay. My Chemical Romance, Life on the Murder Scene, which also comes with the documentary Life on the Murder Scene, because obviously it fucking does. Danger Days. I'm a Danger Days lover. You guys ask for it every single fucking day for the last 3 years for me to finish my Danger Days series. Well, guess fucking what? It's not gonna happen unless for some reason I get super back into my chem. It's not gonna happen. Do I love Danger Days? Yes. Danger Days is one of my it's in my top 2 my chem records. Top 3. I love this record so fucking much. And I have talked about it for an hour. And I could talk about it for an hour. But I'm not going to. The people who hate Danger Days make it their full-time fucking job. I don't care. I'm not particularly fond of I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. But I'm not going around, spewing that I don't like it because I'd get murdered at the stake. Do I like most of that record? Yeah. Do I love it? No. I said what I said. Kill me in the comments if you want. I don't care. Black Parade. 3 cheers for Sweet Revenge. Thank you so much. Now I'm pissed off. I think though for a while people genuinely did think that I really hated I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. Probably because I perpetuated that rumor on TikTok for many years. I was kind of making a joke out of it. There are some songs on that record that I do really love, and I used to watch the videos from that era all the time, like the making of I Brought You My Bullets, You Brought Me Your Love. I just wasn't into post-hardcore until last year. So you have to understand, listening to Bullets was a huge jump for me because I was listening to Panic at the Disco and the Cranberries as a child. That was a huge jump. So bear with me. I apologize for my wrongdoings as a young teen. I've learned and grown. 9 Inch Nails Downward Spiral. This album is actually kind of cool the way that it's packaged, because it's like weird. The art for this album is on my wall. Offspring Smash. I haven't listened to this one. Olivia Rodrigo Sour. I used to have the poster that came with this album on my wall, and then I took it down and it ripped, and I couldn't fold it back up again. So Pearl Jam 10. So by Peter Gabriel. Placebo. This record is really cool because on this version, Nancy Boy is the original version. Like this CD specifically, Nancy Boy doesn't sound like the studio version or the version that is on Spotify. It's like its own special thing. It's kind of slowed down a little bit. It sounds a little bit more raw. It sounds like it was a one take in the studio live recording, which is cool. Pierce the Veil, Collide with the Sky. Paramore, Brand New Eyes. This is one of my favorite Paramore records. This is one of Paramore's best records, in my personal opinion and just factually. Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die. This is one of my favorite Panic records. I said what I said. Vices and Virtues. Phoebe Bridgers, Stranger in the Alps. Okay. Palais Royale, Boom Boom Room, Side B. Palais Royale, Boom Boom Room, Side A. I bought this off of Depop a number of years ago, so shout out to whoever sold this to me for actually like $10. Palais Royale, The Bastards. And then I have a second one because in one of these, the lyric booklet was like so severely fucked up that Palais and Sumerian sent me a new one because I was like, hey guys, like I want to know the lyrics. Fever Dream, cover 2, because I didn't like the original cover. Queen, Greatest Hits, with things like We Will Rock You, Killer Queen, Bicycle Race. Red Hot Chili Peppers, What Hits? Red Hot Chili Peppers, Mother's Milk. REM, Out of Time. REM, Automatic for the People. My mom loves REM. Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream. Also haven't listened to this, but like, I feel like I could get into it. Static Dress, Rouge Carpet Disaster. I love this record so much. If you guys haven't listened to Static Dress, listen to them, get into them, do it, listen to them. What the fuck are you doing? Listen to them. Stone Temple Pilots, Core. I've never listened to Stone Temple Pilots. That's another one that my mom really likes. Stone Temple Pilots, I think this is a self-titled record, but Spirit Box, The Fear of Fear. I like this EP so much. I'm really excited for their new record that comes out, I think, next week, and I'm debating seeing them in April. Stereo MCs, Connected. I need to listen to this one as well. System of a Down, Toxicity. Temple of the Dog, Temple of the Dog. I was just given this record. My mom was like, here, take this one. We'll see if I like it. Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever. Tori Amos, Little Earthquakes. Also haven't listened to this. This is another one that was, stored really poorly. Toad the Wet Sprocket, Fear. I know nothing about this, so if somebody knows anything about it, let me know. The CD single for Tracy Chapman's Give Me One Reason. This has Give Me One Reason and The Rape of the World on it. Full Collapse by Thursday. We knew that I had this. We know that I love it. Tonight Alive, The Other Side. The CD's in my car. Tokyo Police Club, Elephant Shell. I think this also came with the remixes of this album, which is really cool. Tegan and Sarah, This Business of Art. Now it's time for something so cool and so fun. Trip Shakespeare. What do you guys know about Trip Shakespeare, okay? Who knows about Trip Shakespeare? Raise your hand. This is Trip Shakespeare's Are You Shakespeareanced? And I wasn't until I listened to this album. Trip Shakespeare, Across the Universe. I have the art for this above one of my water parks posters on my wall over there. And then this is Trip Shakespeare's Lulu. 3 Days Grace, 1X, 21 Pilots Blurry Face, 21 Pilots Trench, 21 Pilots Scaled and Icy. Yeah, I own this record. Don't love it, don't hate it, whatever. 21 Pilots Vessel, Taking Back Sunday, Where You Wanna Be. I haven't listened to this record, but that's okay. I have Tell All Your Friends on CD though. I burned it myself. I've come to the last of my CDs. This is like the last 6, I think. I don't know how long this video is, but it feels like a long time. I think I've been recording for an hour. U2. Best of 1980 to 1990. I don't know why I was given this. Don't ask me questions. I have to put all these back. XTC Nonsuch. I haven't listened to XTC. I was told that I would really like it, so I'll be the judge of that. Crazy. I bought this the first time that I went and saw Water Parks. Water Parks fandom live in the UK. Never listened to it, never watched it. I probably should, because I feel like it would be cool knowing how Water Parks puts on their live shows and how they are as performers. I feel like this would be a good thing to watch. I've been really getting into watching live albums recently, or like watching bands perform stuff, specifically Paramore. I've been loving watching old Paramore shows, like the Reading and Leeds headline, obviously Final Riot, They have another one that I really like watching that's just really fun. Greatest Hits again, but this time it is the Digipack. I really like this album. I feel like it didn't get enough love as it should have. It should have gotten so much more love, and it didn't. I realized that I just put X before W. Entertainment by Waterparks. They were right about this being their best album, but you know what? It's fine. I said what I said. Don't get on my ass for it, okay? Fandom. This was the first Waterparks album that I listened to, and it literally helped me get through a breakup. This album came to me when I needed her most, okay? And finally, Cluster by Waterparks, because why not? That is all, I think, 150 of my CDs. I hope this video isn't too long. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anything else that you want to see, anything else that you want me to do, any songs that you want me to cover, any bands that I should listen to, any albums that I should listen to, anything in this list that you're like, why the fuck do you own that? You need to listen to it right now, or why the fuck do you own that? Get rid of it right now. Be respectful, be nice. I'll cry if I read your comment and it's mean. Get out of my fucking face, okay? I'm just a boy. I'm not a hero. I'm just a boy who has to sing this song. My name is Phoenix Axel. Do not forget it, and I will see you whenever I decide to post again. Bye.